morning, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Constant Akwan, and I'm here in a very massive okra farm we have in Akwa State. So I will let her introduce herself and tell us where her farm is located. So, my welcome, ma. What's your name, ma?
My name is Mrs. Ibansi Charles Ikano. I am the CEO of Sundaya Agro Consulting. This is our Okro farm located at Nigerian Shelter.
Wow. So this is a very massive okra farm. So, for those of you watching, today we'll be asking her so many questions on how she started her okra farm, what led her into her okra farm, and some basic tips we need to know when we want to do into okra farming. So, first of all, why okra farm?
Well, you see, okra is one of the staple when it comes to soups in Bible states. So it's one of our staples. So at the time like this is the dry season, supposedly, even though we're still having some couple of rainfalls. But this is supposed to be the dry season, and during the dry seasons, we normally run short of okra. So I decided to plant massively to meet the demands.
So far, how has it been in okra? Do you have what are your downside in okra farming, and what's really the downside about okra farming generally?
Well, okra farming, the downside, if you ask me, is actually the fact that it is a perishable vegetable and the shelf life is not very long. If you keep up for 2 3 days, you start having it go bad. So if you don't sell within the specified time, then you become fertilized. So that is one of the downsides of okra farming. Then right now, the challenge I'm having right now is because we have a lot of people who thought just like I thought and went into massive production,
Yeah.
and now we are in glut. So we are looking for how to sell off. So that's the downside.
Okay, now. So thank you so much. So who are your market targets? Would you actually plan to sell your okra to when you want to harvest your
Our
crops?
target market is actually the markets, the off-takers in the market who off-take from what we sell to retailers. So that's our target market. We sell to other people who now retail to other people.
Okay. So I see how big your farm is. Do you have plans like to partner with people or investors, people that want to come and invest in your farm? Are you open for those kind of collaborations, or you just strictly on your entrepreneurship?
Well, I'm open to investors. Anyone who wants to invest is welcome. I'm open to teaching. I'm open. Of course, I teach a lot of people. I do some teaching. Currently, I'm teaching under the sponsorship of Life Candy. Life Candy. That is the Niger Delta federal government IFAC sponsored. We are teaching a lot of people in the rural communities how to come into vegetable farming realities. So I'm open to anybody who wants to learn. I'm open to it.
Okay, now, so most people want to find out, oh, if I really want to go into okra farming, is it really lucrative? Can I have my money there? How much can I start with if I want to go into okra farming? And is it profitable at the end? What's your take on that?
It's very, very profitable.
Wow.
One, the fact that it is not as much labor intensive as most vegetables. As you can see, I'm not doing any staking here. They just grow on their own. They don't need support. If you take a crop like tomato, for instance, that one is very labor intensive. Take a crop like cucumber, very labor intensive. So for okra is the least when it comes to labor intensity.
Yeah.
Now, okra, all you need to do for okra to do well is make sure it is not having pest infestation. That means you need to be on your guard. Look out for pests and control them before they take over your farm. Once you're able to do that, you don't have a problem with vegetable.
Wow. So just make sure that they are not infested by pests and you're good to go
And
about
you're
okra.
good. You're
So
good.
what's the profit margin like? For instance, so okay, what's the least someone can actually start okra farming with, and how much can a person get at the end? His return on investment.
A tin, 500 gram tin of okra goes for between 55 to 60,000 naira. And that is what the price of the whole so if you use that plus the other inputs, then use give and take. If you want to calculate what I spent, I've got, no matter how bad the price is, I'll get almost 12,000.
Wow. Times two of our money. That's lovely. Okay, ma. I want to know, is this your major source of livelihood, or you have some other things you do for work?
No, I'm in fact my full time.
Full-time farmer.
Yes.
You just
I do full-time farming. I have greenhouses. I have other locations. I do animal husbandry as well.
wow, that's powerful. Okay, ma. So I want to know a quick one. For those people that have that interest of going to farming, fellow women, guys, boys, young ones, what's your advice to them? Those that have lower perception about agriculture in general, what's your advice to them?
My advice to people who would like to get into farming, let's say farming is something that is you know, people can change the exact opposite. And then when you're coming into farming, you have to visualize it. That is your focus. You run away once you have knowledge. So your focus should be that you are coming into farming as one passionate about it. Two, you're going to be benefited as well. The money you bring should not be the benefit. That's how I advise you process it. There's a lot of challenges in farming. Don't get yourself complacent. There are challenges in farming, but if you're focused and you stay on it, always, always overcome these challenges.
Okay, well, that's very powerful. Thank you so much. You heard it. There are always challenges in all areas of life, just like agriculture as well. You need to stay on it. As long as you are not in there for money, you just have to put your mind to it and make sure that you do it very good. So much. Thank you so much for having us in your agri farm, and her phone number and details will be on the screen should in case you want to reach her out for consultancy, right? Consult, yes, and also you want to partner with her, her details will be on the video, and you can also reach me too if in case you want to reach out to her as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.